Welcome back to Runner's Garden. So often people talk about their successes in gardening. Today I'm gonna show you a kind of failure out here. It's my dragon fruit. So I never had any fruit production on dragon fruit. It was an experiment to put the plant, which is like a cactus, in a pot and see if I could use a pot about this size to get some fruit. And it just didn't work. And my wife just told me, this is like 3 years ago that I planted the thing. My wife told me that actually it's not good feng shui to also have a kind of a spiny plant on the outside of your house. I don't know if you can have them inside your house either, but I have seen dragon fruit growing off the top of some people. In fact, my neighbor has dragon fruit growing off the top of his house. But I most often see these outside, away from the house, on a garden, and they often use trellises. I'm into container gardening, so I just wanted to see what was possible with a container. Well, we'll do that first, and I have some other footage of my winter harvest. So this year we got daikon, as usual. It's one of my favorite things to grow. And then we'll have some carrots in 2 different locations. I've already harvested spinach, so maybe I could throw in a picture of that. Let's take care of this. I got my gloves here so I don't get hurt by the spines. I have a pretty thick bag and I needed some large clippers. These might not be large enough. I have to work my way in from the outside and just take it off piece by piece, maybe in 10-inch to 1-foot portions. I hate to kill the plant, but it's not doing anything. A lot of it is kind of dried up and ugly. It's not that appealing when you are on the outside of the house looking up at the 3rd floor. And it's starting to actually go towards my neighbors, so I have to cut it anyway. There's the plant. These roots, which come out from the cactus, were actually jabbing themselves in the screening sometimes. I didn't like that. It's a really fascinating plant, that the fact that you have all these shoots and then you have the roots coming off of the shoots to gain footing. And obviously this is a pot, so it's not going to be rooted anywhere else besides this pot. So it really couldn't expand. We should do fast motion for this. I just discovered this. I never pulled my curtain back far enough to see that roots have embedded themselves. Look at how long that is. Look at this thing. And it went all the way up the framing and started to curl around to the exact shape of my window frame. Sorry, but this has got to go. You should check out my other video on passion fruit, the vines, which pretty much overtook my balcony upstairs. That was a joy, but I had to take those down as well. Well, I guess you get the idea. I'm going to keep working on this. And it's really funny that I have one part of this cactus which goes all the way over to a light that's mounted on our wall, very close to our neighbors. This is like a cactus vine, right? So I'm always interested in how vines will instinctively know where to grab. Well, they are alive, right? But it's like they have a brain. There's something that's telling them where to go and just grab for a foothold. It's just fascinating. I have a problem. I cut all this down, but I cannot get this vine unhooked from the light that I mentioned earlier. So I think I need to get above it. I'm gonna have to get a chair and maybe stand halfway out the window and tug up on it. Give that a try. Let me get these out of my way. Had to go and put shoes on. Here goes. Oh, I got it. But there's some roots that are just embedded like behind the light, which I can't get out. But I think from the outside of the house, you won't be able to see them. we're just gonna leave them there and let them dry out. I don't need this pot right now. I found that with a lot of vines too, you can cut them way back and they'll just keep growing. Such is the case with the passion fruit. So let's just leave this here for a little bit and see what happens. I don't think these carrots are ready yet, so I'm gonna leave them. But I think I'm gonna pull up the ones at home in the container garden. What I will do is pull up some spinach. We're making guava juice. Finished. It's about 2 miles. A slow slog, as I call it, a slow jog on the treadmill. Air quality's in the orange today. It's 104, so it's unhealthy to sensitive individuals. So I did my workout on the treadmill, and now I'm gonna eat an orange. When's the last time you had an orange with the leaves still on it? This is from up on the mountain, which is 5 minutes that way, fresh from the source, which is the way I like it. Speaking of orange, the color, I'm going to pull up carrots today, at least the carrots that I have on the balcony garden. I'm gonna have my wife pull them up as we did last year. It was a lot of fun. Yesterday I was over at our school. We have a garden plot in the back there, and I pulled up a carrot that was split. So I have to research why carrots split. So I'm gonna pull them up. I'm gonna give them to my sister-in-law, and hopefully she's gonna cook those carrots up today, put them in something that we're gonna eat. So pretty excited about that. Let's get to it. These are the carrots that we're gonna pull up. Over here is just an experiment. It turned out exactly the way I knew it would turn out. You can get greens without direct sun, but you're not gonna get any carrots. So. Yeah, nothing there. So in comparison, I'm going to take these off the ledge, put them down here, and have my wife pull them up. All right, this one's gonna be a tough one. Oh, yeah, it's heavy. Come on out.
I don't have shoes.
Oh, I have another pair. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, say that again. These are
Huge. Huge.
well, for containers. Now
Oh, I
this
can
one,
see that.
yeah, I know the top is pretty big. So this only goes down maybe 8 inches. So, and the soil is deep in there. So I'm thinking this is only going to be like a 5-incher.
Ready?
Go for it. Shake it around. All right, that's decent. Oh, it's like deformed. Look at that.
What do you mean deformed?
This part here, it has another
yeah.
section coming off of it.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll have to clean that up.
what's...
All right, this one's gonna be tiny over here.
Oh, this one? It's cute though.
That size probably.
Ta-da!
That's small. They all have like weird deformities. See that little knob on the side? All right. So we'll compare these to what we get over at the other garden area.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That is beautiful too. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Oh,
How big is that one?
this way. It's
He's
not
pulling
that big.
another one. Go ahead.
好，
Yeah.
快拔一个的。好，1, 2. Oh, this one is slightly larger.
That's a bigger one.
Yeah. 红萝卜。
Oh, carrots.
你
Say
听你说
carrots.
carrot.
Carrot. There's one here.
This one.
Pull
this
that one up.
Ready? This one.
This
要从
one.
下面哦。Say 1, 2.
Whoa.